Hello from BC and welcome back to In My Shed. There's been a bit of a call out lately for a simple and cheap crane for using in the workshop. I was really struggling with this for some time and I found my engine crane was just a beast of a thing. The long legs couldn't get around the machines, couldn't get the jib over the workpiece, so simple solution. Amputate 680mm off both legs. Now it runs around the shop quite easily, can lift about 80 to 90 kilos safely without getting a forward orientation with the jib out to full length, after which I just load up the back of the crane with spools of MIG wire, Bessa blocks, anything heavy, and I've lifted tool and cutter grinders that weigh 250 kilos with it. So far successfully, no accidents, although I am very, very careful. I'll move the camera around and show you how it fits under a couple of the other machines. And this is where it sleeps most of the time. A little bit of a leg tangler. If I'm getting busy, I just push it out through the doors into the back of the warehouse. But it's very convenient. I can roll it out, crank it up, and it's in use in 20 seconds. And behind, you can see 3 tool and cutter grinders that were all placed there with this engine crane with its short legs. Just have to be very, very careful that you don't tip it. Bye for now. Here's another shot of it in front of my lathe. You can see the feet go up to the brake pedal reasonably close. The jib extends out over the chuck quite easily. And there's my version of a sky hook to put in the chucks and lift them on and off. A little bit of wiggling required to get it around through the machines because I've got a very narrow and compact workshop. But by geez, it stops all the heavy lifting. I find I even use it now for the big milling vices, etc., or any large work pieces. So I'll shift you around in front of the mill and have another look there. Here's the same crane in front of my turret mill. As you can see, it fits quite well. I shortened the jib up by 1 notch or 1 bolt hole, and I still have plenty of clearance down at the legs. So it's a little bit of a problem to wobble around through the workshop as I have a lot of things on the floor that I have to avoid. But for $275 or whatever, and a couple of hours to cut the feet off 680mm, re-tap them and put the casters back there, I think it is a worthwhile machine. And it just folds up and goes away up underneath my workbenches, or I can fold it up against the wall at a later time if I want to. Cheap, effective and safe. That's the important thing. And here is that same crane in use today, putting my boiler up on the mount. Works well every time.